right. Excuse me. We are live. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Holy shnikes. Jerry Campos, what is up, is in the chat. Dude, Jerry, I give credit where credit is due. And I was about to call it a night. I was not going to go live tonight. I wasn't feeling really great. But this just hit like a 2-ton heavy thing. And like I said, I want to give credit where credit is due. Jerry messaged me the promo that's on this brand new social media page. Or I should actually, let me rewind. The social media page is actually from like 7 years ago. Okay. It says 2012. So it had to be from if that's not a hot freaking mess. All right. I learned what all this is. This is heartburn, and it's my body fighting the heartburn, and that's what all this upper body congestion is. So I'm dealing with it. I'm getting medication. It's going to be all good. We're gonna conquer it. All right, back to Mox. Shit. All right, so Jerry sent me a message with the promo. And I was like, oh my God, is this real? Because I've been saying this for weeks throughout the whole course of Dean Ambrose saying goodbye. I said, this guy is going to be hard to keep track of because of social, we're so used to, quick, jump on Twitter, YouTube, whatever, and go see the latest from whatever we're looking up as superstars, wrestlers, whatever. Throughout the entire course of Dean Ambrose's career in the WWE, he's made one tweet with his Dean Ambrose account and stayed off of social media the entire time. Drove fans, especially like me, I'm not on social media 24/7. I don't have to hunt down every little person I like in the wrestling scene, like I know some do. Yeah. I don't set notifications, none of that shit. If I find it, great. If not, whatever. This, like I said, I'm giving Jerry the world. Thank you, dude, for sending this to me. You get a 2 sweet and a late. So he sent me this link, and if you have not seen it yet, folks, go look at John Moxley on Twitter. It's already certified. And so, you know what? I don't know if he turned his Dean Ambrose one to this. That I don't know. I didn't look that up yet. But there is a promo, and I mean a promo. Holy shit, folks, is this a promo? This is like straight up insane production. It's a promo of John Moxley looking like he's stuck in prison. He ekes out like Incredible freaking Hulk breaks out through the bricks. They're looking for him. And then it shows clips to him like around town in his, his jacket. Also working out in like a gym. This is so, I have freaking goosebumps. This is just sick, dude. He's got um, um, barbed wire from breaking out and rips it off. And so he's walking through what looks like downtown LA. Because he passes the Viper Room. Um, and whatever, just walking around downtown trying to avoid being seen. And then the last thing of him is a close up, the barbed wire wrapped around his fist, and then a clip of that blood dripping on the ground with smashed glass, like straight out of CZW, and it just says MOX. And his hoodie is over. He's got this close up. He's all full of, and he's got this snarl. It's like, oh my god, we are fucking getting John Moxley back. Oh my god. Where is he gonna show up? We don't know. This promo is pretty freaking well done. I mean, like I said, this looks like straight up hot folks. Like he's been saving his money and paid some serious cashola to get this done. This looks like something that could be used in AEW, Impact, anywhere. Basically, what it's saying is John Moxley, number one, he's not retiring, because those were rumors that were going around too. Because he wouldn't do this if he was retiring. Just the fact that he's on TV, I'm like, oh my god. I wonder if that was influence from friends and his significant other, his better half, if you will, Renee Young. I mean, you got to think that they had some kind of influence on him. Like, hey, it's 2019. You don't have to be on there 24/7, but if you want to promote yourself, you got to put yourself out there a little bit, you know? So, yeah. So I'm guessing this is his social media he had right before he got signed. I don't know. Or it could be his old one. I'd have to look up and see if his WWE one is still around. But I wasn't even following. That had about the same amount of followers. So that tells me, with as new as, I mean, this video literally came up within the last hours. So it was tonight. All right, let's jump in the chat for a bit. Yeah, Jerry's in the chat. Blood Rain. So Moxley unretired. Yeah, right. Jesse Cole's in the chat. Sweet to be in the presence of all Wrestle fam. Too sweet, Jesse Cole. What's up? Moxley got Moxie. Yes. Eugene Evans, J-Bone. Eugene, what's up? BX Bomber 27 says CZW-GCW. Yeah, I mean, this promo looks pretty hardcore. Like he's ready to. I'm just going completely uncensored tonight. I don't care. He looks like he's ready to some shit up, folks. He's pretty. He's looking. I don't know if he's looked this badass in years. He really is. I mean, back with this, the short hair and everything was cool, but this, oh my god, this looks incredible. Keep going down the thing here. Oh, Blood Rain okay. So if you want the quick link, Blood Rain did put it in the chat. Thank you, Blood Rain, for those too lazy to search. He was in prison, but he's free now. Yes, he's free. The cuffs are off now. That's right. It's Luis. What's up? Would really love to see him on Impact. Him and Callahan could really shred shit up, man. Dude, I mean, I'll bet anybody like in the industry, especially people like Callahan, looking at this, number one, you gotta wonder if they knew about this. Number two, if they are watching this for the first time, they're probably like, "Oh my god, yes, let's get boy back out on the road," you know. The video seemed inspired by his WWE time. He considered that prison, and now he's free of it, and he broke out. Yeah, man. I mean, it's eerily similar to, I mean, you try to like, put a meaning to it. I mean, it's pretty much, I don't know what else you would call it. That's right on, Blood Rain. This account is from 2012. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I said I don't know if it's old indie one and just got it certified, or if it's his WWE one and renamed it. I have no idea. I really don't know. Gage versus Mox. Oh, jeez Louise. Let's not kill him right off the bat, all right? Critical Sting. Wait, huh? Yes, Critical Sting. Mox is back. We have John Moxley. Moxley versus Cross. Oh my God. Don't make me fall over in my chair, dude. That would be freaking sweet. He is friends with Callahan. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he's still friends with Callahan. They were pretty close. They came up together. Mox versus Manic. That one, that name I'm not familiar with. I don't know a lot of the names in the hardcore scene. I know a couple. I don't watch a lot of GCW, but I've seen some of it. Mox Omega. DF said that. Wow. That would be unique as well. Mox versus Cage. Brian Cage? Yes. Critical Sting. Inmate number 910472 has returned to the general population as John Moxley. That sounds like one hell of a scary memo. But yeah, that promo is just bad ass. And versus Josh Alexander. Sorry. Took me a second. He's a newer name, so it's, sometimes a couple of these names slip. Yes, that would be incredible too. I mean, he would be honestly a fit. He would fit right in with Impact. Phone's going off. Daughter's messaging me. She just went to go see Endgame. No spoilers. I haven't seen it yet. I do plan on probably this coming weekend. We're crossing my fingers. Don Callis versus Mox. Are you trying to kill Don Callis? What the? Mox and Callahan as a tag team. Yeah, the Switchblades. Let's do it, right? Oh man, Don's too badass for Mox. Careful, Blood Rain. Careful. Mox come after your ass for. Yeah, I mean, this is still very. I mean, I tried. Um, I tried not slowing it down, but pausing it a couple places, seeing if there's any like little clues. I don't think um like the only location that way is he passes what looks like the Viper Club or something. And that's LA. So that tells me that this promo was done in like hot um or downtown LA. His home is Vegas. So that's just skipping a jump away. And this whole thing could have been put together in a matter of a day or two because they're just good like that. Mox versus Darby Allin. Darby Allin. Yes, that'd be Desi. Mox and Callahan versus LAX drops Mike. Mic drop. Good drop. Good. Oh my God. Good mic drop there. It's Louise. Or excuse me, Eugene Evans. Give me that one. It's Louise says Mox versus Ed Normerholm. Let's not kill the Impact. What the hell, you guys? You guys must be like 10 drinks ahead of me, I swear. This is like my first one of the night. Guys, crack me up. The table's open for Mox now. He is no longer restricted by creative. Yeah, I mean, he's got his freedom. He basically has the vision like, hey, do my thing, give me bullet points, work with me. I'm guessing somewhat similar to what CM Punk said when he was out of the WWE the first time, He can fight any and now. Yes, Mox versus the world. Oh shit, I just watched the video. Didn't know he portrayed an actual jailbreak. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Pounding through, like, that's why I said it's like Incredible Hulk. He's pounding through the wall. It's like, oh my God. He's super strong. Like bull. What if he signs with AEW and does Impact part-time? I don't know. He's an open book right now. He really is. I can't imagine that he wanted his freedom and he got it. I can't imagine he'd want to be tied down to something immediately, or maybe he does jump in someplace right away. I don't know. Like I said, this has been this guy to read over the last almost 10 years. Excuse me. Unless we saw him on the WWE Network or Raw or SmackDown, we didn't see him. Or hear about what he was doing. And if we did, it was all made up shit. So we got the final chapter, and and those were all well, and I appreciated them because, like I said, we really didn't know what the hell we were going to see next. That JD from NY guy thought he'd go back to the WW. And this is why I don't follow him. Versus Psycho Eddie Edwards. Oof. I got a feeling Moxley's going to have an edge on Eddie Edwards. It'll be a good match, though. Don't get me wrong. No more fighting with ketchup and hot dog bottles. Those damn plastic hot dog bottles. No. Or ketchup bottles. Aleem9 says, well, I tell you, it's great time to be a fan of pro wrestling with AEW, MLW, AROH, and Impact. Yeah. Blood Rain says, mustard, I meant. Haha. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's, I talk about, I don't talk just WWE. I don't talk just Impact. I talk a little bit of WWE. I keep up on the notes on uh, Impact. I do I'd say most of my content is Impact Wrestling related. I've been reviewing Dark Side of the Ring lately. Tremendous series. We got a brand new one tomorrow night on the Von Erich family. I can't wait to see that. MLW and Ring Warriors. Yeah, we're still waiting on Ring Warriors. I keep forgetting to remember to message the he's like the top, he's like the press, because he and I were actually emailing back and forth to see if there's any updates, because I haven't talked about it in several months. But fun when it was on oh shit, what was it on? WGN. Sorry, took me a second. Jay's favorite shows. Yeah, I mean, I try not to keep all my cookies in one jar. I try to spread all my stuff out. So it's like, okay, if you're a WWE fan, I've been talking some WWE. If you're an Impact fan, by all means, I feel like this is a fun place for it. MLW, I'm getting back into the swing of things. Going to try to talk some tomorrow or Thursday, do some catching up. I got some notes here. Just watched 50. I got 54 and 55 to catch up on. So we'll do like highlights of the 3 to get caught up. Underground, rest in peace. I don't know. Does Warriors still exist? And what's up with Lucha Underground and Women of Wrestling is pretty good. Women of Wrestling doing tapings within the next couple of weeks. They are coming back, and they are on Access TV. They usually piggyback New Japan. Lucha Underground, I try to keep my hopes up, but now that everybody and their uncle wants out of their contracts, it's not looking, because it's just bad business on a lot of their parts. Ring Warriors still waiting on. Ring Warriors, a few episodes. If you have Amazon Prime, they did have some episodes. You can look up a few of the episodes. Not sure if the whole first season is on there, but you can look up some of it on there. Yeah, Impact Plus starts tomorrow. That's exciting. Not sure exactly what time tomorrow. Maybe noon. I don't know. I'm sure they'll do a big social media thing on it. I can see you trying to review Dragon Gate Japan. That roster would be losing both of us since such high turnover. Yeah, I just don't get into a lot of the Japan. I mean, I was obviously following New Japan with the Bullet Club and all that stuff, but really gotten away from New Japan and Ring of Honor. So I don't, unless there's someone I really know and there's something really on. I mean, I'm sure the wrestling's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking the content. I just, I watch so much already. So it's hard for me to jump other one like Dragon Gate or Noah or DDT. I follow some of that stuff on YouTube, but Heard about Ken Shamrock? No. I saw his name mentioned on social media. I don't know what it was about though. I still have GW Win on my PC, so apparently it doesn't automatically update itself there. No, it should. Tomorrow's the day. It's supposed to just switch over. The only problem is if you're used to seeing it on an Xbox or PS4, a game system format, you won't. It's all the updates are on impactwrestling.com. You can go check there as far as where exactly you can get it. But you should be able to get the desktop version on your computer like I usually watch it. Well, it's tomorrow. Well, in some places, yeah. Well, you know what? Shit, it's in my bookmarks. Let's click over there and see what happens. Nope, still GWN. So, yeah, like I said, midday tomorrow, maybe, unless they say, boom, it's launched tomorrow sometime, then Expectations for Double or Nothing. Very excited about the things I don't know, honestly. Like, I'm trying to, keep my feelings suppressed as far as surprises. I know we're going to get some surprises. I know we are. Hell, Goldberg's even sending out little, ooh, stay tuned. Hashtag stay tuned. Dude, go to Goldberg's Instagram. I know most of you are probably like, no, he's an old blah, 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 blah. Seriously, though, he's like 50 years old. I wish I looked half this good at 50 years old. The dude is jacked as shit. Unbelievable. Go to his Instagram and look at like a handful of his recent pics. It's ridiculous. And no, I'm not talking about the throwback Thursday ones that he posts from like WCW. I'm talking about the current ones. There's one where he's standing in front of a fighter jet and his muscles are just unbelievable. He looks more than he did when he was in the WWE, for crying out loud. It's crazy. The guy still works out like crazy, so he's still staying. He's not just a muscle-bound freak. So I would not be surprised if that's one of the surprises for AEW. Double or Nothing is just going to be a lot of fun. It's their first show. I'm going to be watching it. In here, we still don't know where it's going to be. I'm guessing Fight TV and on pay-per-view. We don't know yet, though. I don't think. I've heard some people tube. I'm thinking now more than ever, especially with this kind of promo. I think, oh man, it's I get to saying John Moxley again. I just so used to saying Dean Ambrose. Unless there's a press release that goes along with this within 24 hours, I'm gonna guess this just means John Moxley is open for business. And I'm sure we're gonna find out more very soon, like within the next week. What's next? Who's gonna book? I'm sure people are just gonna salivate at the chance to get him, but I'll bet you. Cute, Matt. Who the fuck is Dean Ambrose? They did that, yeah, like I said, I have absolutely no doubt in my mind to find out a lot more in the soon to near future. Going back and forth with Byron Cage about a title shot. Yeah, I don't know if I want to see that at Impact. Impact is one of those, like, I hate calling it something like a delicate flower, but it's like, they lose people, they gain a few people. I still feel like it's kind of fragile. You know what I mean? Like it's still such a rotating door, but I mean, they're still getting good talent in. I don't think they're getting any bad talent in, except for when James Ellsworth showed within the last year or whenever that was, one of their bigger shows. Going to AEW or back to CZW. Well, that's a pretty that's a pretty far stretch. Like AEW is going to be up here, CZW is going to be out here. Maybe he wants to do both. It's like I said, we don't know. We can speculate all we want. It's really hard to tell. All he's going back to his roots, and it's looks just looking at the promo, it looks incredible. John Moxley versus Sami Callihan. I'd rather see him tag with Callihan because that would make a little more sense. Switchblade conspiracy. Yeah. Thoughts on RVD back in Impact? I like it. As long as he doesn't like get all the championships in like one night, I'm sure he's going to be there to have some fun, get some wins, show off a little bit, work with this whole roster is really, really young. There are not a lot of veterans on this roster, with the exception of like John Morrison or John Act, and a couple of the women. Well, Petey Williams, but he doesn't show up all the thing like regular faces. We're gonna find out Friday. I thought we were gonna see on Rebellion, but we didn't. So we just gotta wait till Friday. And I'm not looking at spoilers. I don't want to know. I want to be surprised. I want to see what's up on Friday. Join OVE. Oh, that would be crazy. Callihan running it. Then suddenly you got the one tag team, and then you can have Madman Fulton and Moxley as another one. Oh, dude, that stable would be unbeatable. Period. End of subject. They would take all the belts, all the Impact Championships, and then at some point Mox would turn on Callihan, and they would have their insane steel cage match, barbed wire, death, flames, tacks, all over the place match, and both would just die in one massive atomic bomb explosion. Maybe not die. Basically, as long as RVD doesn't get an run. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some people do want to see him get a championship. We'll have to wait and see. Unless he gets a quick championship run and then loses it right away to pass the torch to someone. I don't know. Hard to say. If Moxley joins OVE, then I think either the North should expand into a Team Canada or LAX gets some new members. Well, I tell you what, man, if Mox joined Impact, that would be a big draw for other people, and that would certainly expand. That would bring a shit ton of ice content. That'd be ridiculous. That would be awesome. And I don't think Nikki Cross is staying on the main roster either, as she wasn't drafted. She's doing like nonstop promos like crazy though. If you look at her YouTube channel and her social, she's always doing something crazy and loony and whatever. Guess Killian Dane isn't gonna stay on the main roster from what I heard either. He's back to NXT UK. Makes sense. Shame about Nikki Cross. She was brought up and like never hardly used like once. I think she was used more than Sanity. Thoughts on Bray Wyatt? I talked about this night a little bit. These new promos are just like ridiculous. I like them. Highlight of Raw last night, to be honest. Last night, just horrible. SmackDown was a little bit better. Then I was like, nah. Dane and Cross should be a package deal. Well, they're married, from what I've heard. I just found that out recently. So, yeah, by all means, watching this after the fact we're kind of just going all over the place. I'm just kind of going down the chat, which, I knew this was going to be an interactive one. I'd say at least I was hoping. But I am going to be following this social media account. Like, I don't set notifications for anything. I might set my notifications up for this one at John Moxley. In fact, is it up? Is it option on here? Turn on mobile notifications. You gotta like adjust a million things on here. Oh, I'll do that later. Like you gotta adjust this. You gotta make that. Oh God, I'm not up for doing that right now. But yeah, that that promo, minute long promo, just over a minute long promo. Damn, absolutely crazy. I didn't even know what the hell I was watching until it took me a couple seconds. All of a sudden I was like, oh my God. It's John Moxley, professional wrestler. He's not a superstar no more, folks. He is a professional fucking wrestler. And it's late. So I'm sure this is going to catch a lot more steam tomorrow and the rest of the week. And I'm sure we're going to learn a couple things, but this might be just keep your nose to the grind of Twitter and see what pops up here. So, yeah, like I said, we're going to find out sooner than later if this is tied to anything big like AEW or if this is all him, just as in, hey, Moxley is open for business. We'll find out. So, that's pretty much it. Cheers. Good fella. And the marks on the wall, 25, which is, I'll have to look at that. Is that what's in the crap? Where'd it go? Oh, the marks on the wall. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. It's a lot more than that. Unless that's in 35. When is double or nothing? Double or nothing is on March 25th. Or excuse me, May 25th. Dear God. So it's less than a month away now. Just over 3 weeks. Just under 4 weeks. Whatever. So yeah, I don't I mean I'll look at it again, but I don't think there's anything really in this that shows Moxley's pacing, scratching the walls. Now he's slamming the walls. I'm just quick rewatching this. The guards are like looking around because what around them is crumbling, and they're like, "What the hell?" Mox punching through. The guards are coming after him. Here's the fence. He's running across the yard. Here comes the dogs. Who let the dogs out? He catches himself on the barbed wire. He's shaking. He grabs it. This is awesome. Rips it off the fence. Shows him in the ring here. He's working out. He's sparring. He's marching down the street. The cops are after him. He's passing businesses. I love that. Oh. Yeah, passes the Viper Room. X. The blood trickle on the ground. The cigarettes and the broken glass. Yeah. That look on his face when he's going like this quiet with the barbed wire, holy shit. Freaking incredible. Dice graphic on the wall. Well, yeah, that's part of the Viper Club. New sub. Thank you. That's your interpretation. 520, 525, 1 month, 24 days. Yeah, I mean, it'd be convincing as far as AEW Double or Nothing goes if this was done in Vegas, but this was done in LA with the whole. And the only reason why I say that is because the Viper Room is in LA. So. Week after Money in the Bank, yeah. Impact is now up. Saying this is a work complete moron. Now my global work is still working, so I don't know if it's going to be the same site and the address switches over. I don't know, I'll check tomorrow. But all right, we're going to get out of here. I was on here. Yep, we just broke 45 minutes. I've been on here long enough. I was only planning like 10 minutes. Look at what people are doing to me. No, I'm kidding. But cheers, everyone. Let's celebrate. Mox is back. We are hyped. I know you were, as you wouldn't be watching this. Like I said, I will be keeping a close eye on this leading up to AU. ImpactPlus.tv. Oh, okay. I'll check it out. But yeah, leave comments if you're watching this after the fact the next day. Because like I said, I know this is late, and a lot of people are going to catch this. This will go even more viral. I know this will. People are going to go, oh my God, Jon Moxley is back, folks. So thanks for tuning in. Just wanted a quick rant on this for a while. Get your thoughts on it. Got some great chat in the chat. Thank you. Incredible. Looks like we got a few new subs too today. Tremendous. Broke 650. Thank you. Just thank you. That's so. All right, we're getting out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Dark Side of the Ring, and we'll see what else pops up. See if any news comes up about this. This will be Jon Moxley Central. Right here on Smash This Podcast. Don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button, and ring that bell for notifications so that you know when more of my content hits screen. Good night, folks. Cheers.